us a bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm a career SIA Singapore Airlines man. I've been spending most of the last 24 years overseas. It's taken me through places like Dubai, Germany, UK, a stint in Singapore, Australia, Taiwan, Mumbai, and then now Delhi. So I spent 4.25 years in India so far, and 3 years in Mumbai as Singapore Airlines General Manager in India, and the last 1.25 years seconded to the Tata SIA airline project.
All right. What are the biggest opportunities that you see in the Indian aviation market right now?
Well, I think the fact that we took up the challenge and went into this joint venture between Tata and Singapore Airlines is proof that we believe in the potential of the market. I think much has been said about it. I want to state one statistic that I think is very telling, which is that if you distill the data of India flyers, you can conclude that it's basically about 1% of the population that is flying. So 99% of the second biggest country in the world have not flown. Yeah? And of course the Indian economy is growing again at fairly rapid pace. And rule of thumb in the airline industry is that air traffic typically grow at double the pace of GDP growth.
The thing that all of us in India are really excited about is the level of involvement of Singapore Airlines with Vistara, and how Vistara as a brand will reflect values of Singapore Airlines. Can you elaborate on that, please?
I would prefer to state from the outset that I think you will find Vistara reflecting the values of not just Singapore Airlines but also Tata. In the words of somebody who has talked about this before, it's almost like a marriage made in heaven, as far as talking about a joint venture airline is concerned in India. I think from the Singapore Airlines perspective, we couldn't have a better partner than the Tata Group in India. And I think hearing from the Tata side, they've also said that they think they could not find a better partner to start an airline in India, which is a very challenging market. So I think you will find that Vistara as a company reflects the values of the two organizations, which are actually very similar. Yeah? I think some very well-known values are things like trust, integrity, belief in excellence, service, and so on. So those are all very strong features that I think you will see in Vistara.
What plans, do you guys have to, connect with travelers in these times over social media and online?
Okay, this I'm wading into your expert area. But I think if you look back at the history of Vistara, we first unveiled ourselves to the public in August, right? August 11, I think, if I'm not mistaken. August 11, 2014, 6 months ago. And when we unveiled our identity, the name, the logo, and everything, on the same day, we actually unveiled our website, and we were live on Twitter and Facebook at the same time. And I think that clearly reflects the approach we are taking in terms of tapping technology and the internet and social media to sort of propagate the positioning that we are taking, and the image and branding and so on. So I think we have been active since then. Must admit that when we launched 6 months ago, there were not a lot to talk about. We didn't have a lot of visibility at that time when the operating permit will be. And while we had a fairly good idea what the product will be, things like how the aircraft cabin will look and the premium economy class and so on, they were all firm already at that time. But we weren't prepared to share it because we didn't know how much lead time will be given to our competitors. So we didn't have a lot to share. But even then, you will find that we actively went out to share what we can on social media. We didn't spend a lot of money on advertising. I think some newspaper reporter noted that as well. We haven't gone out with a big splash and spent a lot of money. We have made use of keen interest of the Indian public in Vistara. We did a campaign to the initial sort of campaign on to try and publicize our premium economy class. And I think we had great response. I mean, for one day activity, it was a great response. And you will see a lot more of those in the weeks ahead, I think.
Right. Passengers in India are known to be very price sensitive, right?
Yeah.
Being a full service carrier, how do you plan to overcome that?
I think too much has been said about this price sensitivity. My own take is that if you look at the consumer market in India, I think if you just drive down some roads in Mumbai, the kind of car showrooms you see, clearly there are also many very discerning consumers. So there are a lot of high value, high quality brands in India, and we think there's no difference as far as air travel is concerned. There's been low-cost carriers who try to come into the Indian market. I'm talking about international low-cost carriers. And some Indian carriers have tried to venture into longer-haul international markets. They have not been very successful. So in every segment of the market, whether it's long-haul, international, medium-haul, short-haul, domestic, we believe there is a place for a variety of offerings. So it's about segmentation, I think. It's about trying to meet the needs of the customers at a price point that is acceptable. And I think if price was the only consideration, I just go back to my roots in Singapore, and I don't think we would have been as successful as we have been in India.